It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon now. Well, it's been a pretty hectic day. I did quite a bit of video and earlier on, and have my say about the things that are going on in the world, and actually did a video on this nice bell, and for the sound, and got some real nice sound out of it, and it turns out the bloke bought it anyway, so I figured I just deleted all those videos. And anyway, it's been a full-on day, that's for certain. The formidable clouds. Yeah, so I had to go to the bank this morning and get like this new bank card thing that lines up with my bank book thing, and get that off to the boss, that information, and they contacted me just then and said, oh, you're on Saturday. And so a mate of mine and I were supposed to be having a right good drinky poos Friday night, so I'm going to have to cut that in half. I'll still go, but I can't get spasticated, so that's the way it is. Cinderella's going to have to go home early. But yeah, it's shit, they've got plenty of work, that's for sure. Alright, so got a bit on tomorrow. I'll do the rest of what I can tonight, and just keep trying to soldier on. Yeah, it's been a hectic day, that's for sure. Just getting this done, that done, this done. Got to be here, got to be there, and do this, that, and blah blahs. Just trying to chest it all out and figure out the moves. But that's cool. I did talk about a whole bunch of stuff, yeah, not political stuff, but just sort of stuff that's going on in the world, and the pushback against it and all that sort of thing. But it doesn't matter what you say, you're going to offend somebody. You know? I'll get rid of all of that. They can solve their own issues. I've got my issues. Yeah, I'm certainly getting enough work through with those chaps, and trying to sort of do my own thing at the same time, and it's coming along. I'm a whole lot busier than I really wanted to be or expected to be or whatever, but that's alright. Just keep doing that. I've got a few things in my big toolbox thing in the back there also, you know. Packed all that, finally get a day to write, I can do some things. So yeah, every day I've been doing stuff. Like yesterday I was out on the job at that place, you know, getting that done, and I had to do other things. I had to wait for some money to come in so I could do some other things, like blah blah and this and that, and just trying to chest it all out and figure out a schedule of when to do things. But I do also declare that I've got a few extra hours this evening to get a few things done, at least polish off what I can. Polish off what I can in the morning, and then we should be sort of on target for the future stuff. Personally, I would prefer to be heading back to the ranch as I am right now, and getting a bunch of food on the cook and stuffing that into myself, and then just kicking back and relaxing. It's not exactly what I get to do anymore. I knew it. I said a while back they'll have me working nights because you know, do my day job, and I'm pretty much freaking moonlighting now, aren't I? And I'm the boss. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, alright, soldier on. Life tips by ABAREBUGYO. It can be anywhere really. Currently, some chaps are really, we can get this light. Really in a hurry. Some bloke flew by me and got in front of me, and then he had to brake real heavy just up there. So what happens is in the heat, like it's not a real hot day today, obviously, but what do you mean obviously, you're not here. Anyway, when when you, especially in this kind of monsoon season, sometimes it just boom, it's really hot, and then boom, the rain comes down. What happens is that many of you would know, but some won't. Save your life someday. The roads get real greasy with all the tirey, rubbery, and all that kind of stuff, and when it's real warm, and that, and then suddenly it's wet and it's hot and it's greasy, and that means it can be real slippery. So a good idea not to try to fly around and be Peter Brock, or he died. That's not funny. I think he was an Aussie legend, a car racer, but yeah, he died doing what he loves doing. You know, I didn't think he loved the idea of slamming into something and dying, but the Too Fast, Too Furious guy did that too, right? Many have. James Dean did that. Many have. So it's a good idea, especially if the surface is real smooth like this one and not like that one. Good idea not to just power the shit out of it, and because you can, especially like in high performance rigs, you know how many like Ferraris and stuff you've seen just slip, just the whole rear end just slide down and slam straight into something. Yeah. So when the roads, when it's really hot, humid, greasy, it becomes greasy, and after like right after rain, that's the worst time for it really, and then you can have a really fucking bad day. God, some of the scenes just one scene just flashed through me right then of something, a car accident, and it wasn't very pretty. So just remember that and pass on that information to those people that you like. Alright then, now I'll just continue on to do my thing. A lot of the footage I should have kept like earlier on, but I just didn't, because I was like, whatever, no one cares what I have to say. Well, I got time. I guess I'll expand upon what I was saying, because I don't want to be too vague. It seems to me that socially, or the culture of the day is kind of taking a bit of a turn, where it seems to me that say Christians, for instance, I'm not a Christian, but Christians, for instance, are being copping a lot of shit of recent times, and it seems to me there's a lot of pushback now of what's going on, and like more sort of people that aren't exactly Christians, but are more conservatively inclined, or just the majority. It seems to me that you've got to be real careful with situations. That they are aligning more with the sort of more conservative Christian values. That's what the majority is. It seems to me that that's where it's heading now. But the media obviously are not too keen on that. You know, they want to create a narrative and make you think, hey, this is the way it is, but it's certainly not. It's not even close to what they're bringing. Alright, I'll just click off here, because there's a whole bunch of young ones around. Yeah, don't want to run them over.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Ugh. Nigh on 7 o'clock at night. Still working. They're really busy over there at the freight company right now, so I figure what I'll do, I'll just go piecemeal, and I've got one through, and I'll take one at a time, carry a few things over there, so not to sort of create too much of a calamity for them. And, you know, and another thing is, you know, what if they accidentally mismatched something, and something went off to Switzerland and then went off to the US, and they were not supposed to do that. So I try to keep it as low stress as possible for them and keep it funny and all, but when they're crazy busy like that, I could sort of, you know, see that just try to make it as easy as possible. You know, the gaijin's always got some fucking problem they're going to deal with. See, I just sent something to Switzerland, and they call it Swissu. But the older ladies there, the younger ones sort of, they kind of know what's going on, and the older ones are kind of got to utilise the very extent of my skills in the gagi goo goo bubba boo boo could be possibly baby maybe. Oh shit, I even got that wrong. The gagi goo goo bubba boo boo could be possibly maybe baby language. And wonder how many people I piss off by saying that. Fucking hell. We were just joking the other day. I was talking to a Japanese bloke about it, and because he said to me, we asked him something, and he said, oh maybe, and I go, could be. He goes, possibly. He understood exactly what I was talking about. Yes, I want exactitudes. 100%. Not a could be. Anyways, no, they're good over there. They're quite, they find me to be quite amusing. And basically what I have to do is, everything that gets sent internationally, they have got to inspect it. So it's a bit of a hassle, but you know, it takes more time. It's all just red tape bullshit, really. But more authoritarian bullshit. I mean, I call this paper you got to sign to say you haven't got dangerous goods and blah blah blah. And I call it the terrorist no kami, terrorist paper to sign, and they all know exactly what I mean by that, so that's good. Alright, let's just keep soldering on, and see if we can get this day done, and then I'll have a glass of vodka and orange. Well, I managed to get 2 things out by 7:30, it's night time. They said, regardless, the trucks are pretty much, they've all gone. And so they said, same deal if you come tomorrow morning. I said, okay, see you in the morning. So I got 2 boxes to go in the morning there. A couple with them and a couple with these other guys, the Japan Post. And then, formidable bloody clown. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the evening. Yes. God, I've been freaking rushing around all day, I can tell. Here, there, and everywhere. I talked about all this shit I had to do today in my earlier video, but I had a compilation of thoughts prior to that of just the madness nonsense that's going on in the world, and my opinion of it. And I figured, you know, there's always going to be some dickhead out there that couldn't handle it, and so, you know, they're just the controllers, the alphas, the betas, the gammas, the deltas, and the epsilons. You're always going to upset some bastard, you know. Some poor bugger out there won't be able to handle it nor understand it, and so it's just too high level. So I decided to just delete all that information. That's your freaking problem. Not mine. Get me out of here. I'm still waiting for him to pick me up. Alright, so that's that. Oh, you know the chap that the owner of the evil one, it turns out he had I think it's a work injury. He's a welder, and so he's in hospital for like 3 weeks. That's why I didn't see him. And so, but he's saw him the other night, and he's hobbling away trying to get these bags of rubbish down to the collection area. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Hey, you know, I'll do that for you. So, hey, good bloke, that one. So I picked it all up and took it down for him. Same with this bloke that lives over here. This old bloke, sometimes he's out there cutting things up. I'm like, dude, just give that to me. I chuck it in the back of my truck. Got it sorted. He's, oh, thank you very much. He gives me like some fruit and stuff, you know. Good dude. The old lady that lives upstairs, I carry her shit up for her if she's carrying heavy stuff. Yes, see? My community service. Hey, I bet if I was mortal, you know, and I got old, No bastard give a fuck. I'll be like, why don't you die? Alright, that'll do. I've actually got a Chinesey beer, Tsingtao beer sitting in the fridge. I might have that instead. You know, I might have both. A glass of vodka and orange. That'll bloody do. Okay.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.